Hey everybody, we're doing biceps, so let's get to it. I'm doing back. Alright, better prepare myself. Make sure you get your breathing under control before you do any lift. Probably shouldn't push myself that hard on the first set, but I'm feeling weird today. Feeling a little shaky. All right. Alright, I'm gonna do some bicep curls now. It's pretty crazy. Just not drinking alcohol, like, makes me look like I'm on steroids. Literally, like, holy shit. I haven't even gotten a full bicep pump. My arms are fucking huge now. I mean, I'm still a weak bitch, but because I'm not fucking, huge. It's really, like, sad when you realize, like, people are throwing around 600 pounds when I'm probably gonna peak out at like 400 and something, like tops ever again. I mean, bench wise. All right, 245s. Ugh. Oh yeah, and by the way, if anyone was like, oh, you gotta like rock to get it up or whatever, just do it. Who cares? Go until failure. So if you gotta rock to get the weight up, then do it. You're not cheating. You're not competing with anyone. You're just doing it. Oh. part out. Cut that part out. Fuck. I gotta fix that. Yeah, it's actually pretty amazing though. I'm excited to see how jacked I can get naturally. I think I can get my shoulders puffed out. I think at this age now, my chest finally puffed out like an old man chest, finally, because I never did steroids, so I never got old man tits like everyone else. But it looks so much fucking better. Like it fills out like this whole side of your chest, like everything. The steroids, they fill out your chest. And it sucks when you're natural, because you don't, even if you do like decline anything, it doesn't matter. Like I tried decline for years and it was just blood rushing to my head and was mostly pointless. So I just did like decline push-ups at the end. So that's what I do mostly when I go to 11. But really, I'm gonna see what happens now that I'm off red meat and I'm eating just all around healthier, and my protein intake is like at the limit. And that's because I found like pretty much just a big ass bag of straight protein, and it's fucking hard to find because there's so many. Like, oh my god, the values of protein have like disappeared in like, I'd say 95% or 97% of proteins out there today. Like I now understand, but it's like funny because like people like me, like in a couple years, if I get a bunch of followers and all that, and I get really into this, or I could go and start my own brand of supplements and shit. But you still look out there, like, and it's funny because like when I realized it, there is no natural bodybuilders. Period. Like every single bodybuilder has done some type of growth hormone, or just, I don't even know, there's like so many different types now. I don't even know what to call what. But everyone has done something to boost themselves. And I never did. I had the opportunity so many times, I even bought it. And I just never, it's not that I didn't have the balls, it's just I never wanted to cheat. I didn't want to be fake. And also the fact of you lose everything immediately. So if I cheated, all this that I have right here, I would not be able to get back naturally. At all, if I didn't get it naturally. Like, if I didn't like become overweight and then now am working it off in like a slow pace bodybuilding and healthy diet manner, I wouldn't be as big as I am right now. So I'm excited to see how big I can get if I stick to this. And you pretty much, okay, so when you drink alcohol, it takes about a week to 2 weeks for your body, like one beer, like if you drink one beer, this isn't bullshit, like it takes your body like a week and a half to fully get that poison out of your system. So your liver is not fully digesting proteins correctly, and you're not gaining. And then when you're having broken protein and trying to make it as simple as possible, when you have broken protein, like in supplements and everything coming into your body, because I'm just saying it's broken because it's affected, because your liver is concentrating on getting rid of, and kidneys are, trying to get rid of that poison. So yeah, so for like a week and a half, you only get like maybe 2/3 of what, maybe 3/4 at the most. And that's if you're like really like sweating it out every day. And then also hitting the gym. And then calorie building and everything else on top. You have to like be hardcore bodybuilding to be able to maintain, never mind grow, when your body is also trying to process like a poison. And I mean, I can drink just like the next man out there that enjoys the inebriation, but you can't. You literally can't. And then when people go out, like, it's almost impossible not to partake because everyone else is. You literally can't. And then when other people drink, you can't tolerate them unless you're drinking too. You'd be surprised how many people you hang out with if you drink when you're around them, how intolerable they become once they become drunk and you're not. It's surprising. Like 90% of like my crew, my friends, friends that I grew up with, all became incredibly annoying and immature and just very fucking stupid. Like stupid. Like, you idiots, 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 idiots. Like, all the time. All the time. And it's like, wow. You like, and then the more you're not like dumbing yourself down all the time, you just keep like growing, and then they keep staying the same, and then you just grow apart. It's just how life is. But yeah, I mean, but that's just kind of, it's just how it is. Like, you use things like alcohol and other means of inebriation to dull yourself down from the pain of life. Tolerating people, to dealing with the pressures of life, and dealing with just past traumas, or any trauma, even if it's ongoing. Because living with trauma that's ongoing gets worse and worse and worse, and it weighs on your body. So it's always good. And most people, and me included, when I started off my bodybuilding career and became like an alpha male, I'm not part of that crew because I never did steroids, so I don't have a screw loose, but yeah, I get pretty mad, but never that mad. Never to assaulting someone or anything crazy. Ever. I had never have. Unless, like, I was assaulted first. I mean, literally. Well, and then I have a lot of, yeah, I've done it a lot, but that's because everyone always wants to pick on the big guy. It's annoying, but whatever. I'm just doing what other gym doers and talking out my blood, which is stupid. It's just I don't know, I'm feeling weird today, so I felt the need to talk and vent to you, or just out loud, I guess, so I'm not crazy because I'm not talking to myself. Technically I am, unless people watch all the time, and then I'm talking to viewers, but yeah. There's such a fine line between genius and crazy. The way the light hits my arms makes my left side look a lot smaller, but it isn't. It's actually bigger. Lighting does a lot. It's crazy. It really does. Like, filmmaking, lighting is almost everything. That's why That's probably why Christian Bale got so mad. Oh, come on. All right. Now I like been waiting. I caught my breath because I wasn't able to hit record, so fully caught my breath. And let's do this. Sick of 35s because I took too long, caught my breath. But yeah, I have to do this, I think. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Pouring out pitchers of water. These are Arnold curls. Ani. But yeah, I haven't drank in a while. I just have to go and say that the only thing different, just to make clear, is I stopped eating red meat. Because I haven't been going out or doing anything. And also, I haven't been consistent. Like, you have to be consistent. So, I'm excited to see how big I can get now without. See if I can get more energy, eating healthier. And just having my protein intake at the maximum. And, yeah. Staying with it. Showing up. See what can happen. But yeah, to get back to all my generalization of everything, we're living in crazy times, everyone. It is crazy times. There's not really a safe place anywhere you go. And it's funny because the places that you think that you could go to be safe are actually the places where, like, you know, not a lot of crime happens. And that's because you don't find out about it until years later, like, or decades later now. Well, now we have the technology. They're solving, like, crime after crime after crime after crime. Like, YouTubers are solving crimes. And yeah, it's crazy today. Like, how really messed up the world is. Like, everywhere. And, like, the people that you think are the most vulnerable are actually, like lions in sheep's clothing. Or wolves in sheep's clothing. Cut that out. Fuck. Cut that out. Alright. Yeah. So, it's all, like, I already said it, so we're good. But yeah, that's just how it is. So people always are in that mode. You're always in fight or flight when you react with other people, especially if you've been hit in the head a lot like me. I always wonder how smart I could have been. I really do. Every day I wonder. Yeah, most people don't know how to go and walk and chew gum at the same time. I sometimes struggle when I walk and chew gum for the first time of doing something. I'm using that as a phrase for an example of many, many things. But yeah, I'm okay if I like do it once, but a lot of people they do it many times and they don't seem to learn or get better at it. They just look out for themselves because just doing it in the first place is too much for them. That's why, we found out that when the world's going crazy, some people can't handle things. Even though you got to realize that, like me, I know I now have limits, like so much more now at this age that I know it. Oh my god, I sound so stupid. It's because I'm all shaky. Alright, we're gonna cut all that out. Okay, so hey, yeah, world's a crazy place, so you gotta pretty much watch out for people just trying to look out for themselves, because most people today are negligent, and yeah, you will get hurt bad, like really bad. So it's actually like, it sucks, but like the only real healthy place to be now is alone. It sucks, but that's what the world's come to. And it's crazy that we had a virus that made us have to stay at home, and then most of the population didn't listen. I mean, they did, but not fully. Again, do as I say, not as I do. But so still try to go and I'm not saying don't go out. I'm just saying, if you have your limits, know them. I have so many limits now that I had to recognize a long time ago. That's why I'm humble enough to acknowledge them and go to therapy and deal with them now. Why I haven't already been gone or something. But yeah, to get to more specific, oh fuck, cut that part out. All right, to get to more specificity. I think I said that right. All right, I'm not even gonna try to say it again. To be more specific, I wonder if that was even a word. Anyways, so yeah, cut that whole part out. But so yeah, to get to my point, to be more specific, is know your limits, and I'm mostly talking about anxiety. Like, just I'm mostly talking about your anxiety. Just I dealt with anxiety because I started to get worse because of trauma and brain injuries, and yeah, just multiple concussions, just because I thought I was invincible. Everyone wanted to fight me, and also childhood abuse. So a lot of that, it was mostly because of that. I've managed to keep my face pretty pretty. I don't have any damages for my fighting. The only damages that I have is from my childhood trauma, which is right there. You probably can't really see. No, it's right there. But yeah, thank God you can barely see that. When I was younger, it was a lot bigger. Mostly just lifting my arms. They're only 15 pounds. But yeah, to get to my point is just I pushed myself being in a high pressure industry like manufacturing and wanted to be the highest paid possible for my time in that field. And going after those goals and achieving them and holding on to them are all different things. And then you add family trauma, like your mom dying. On top of all that, after so long of just suffering to the next day, forcing yourself out of bed every day, even on days off. And then you find out that the one person that really, really cares about you because you came out of them starts to die. I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just talking right now. I'm disassociating myself because I would just fucking fall apart. Sorry for my French. See? Can't even censor myself thinking about that. I'm trying to make a children's program. No children should ever watch this. Just because you should not start lifting weights until you're about fully grown. That's like a rule. I jumped the gun. I wish I didn't, but I didn't fully jump the gun. I didn't go heavy into it. I just made myself a curl bar in my manufacturing class. And then I just grabbed a couple plates from my dad's workout equipment and just started doing curls and stuff, and like halfway through high school. But I wasn't really serious about it until after high school, like at all. And it's good because I didn't stunt my growth, and that's why I'm 6'1". Oh yeah. It's like way too much of a pump to do. Oh, cross my arms. Oh. All right. Before we lose this pump, 15s again. This is probably going to be either my last burnout set. This is probably my second to last burnout set. But yeah, one thing I'm avoiding, and I'm so embarrassed to say, is that eventually I pushed myself to a point where my body couldn't handle not having anxiety medication. And then also when you realize that, when you start suffering bad from anxiety and then try to go and man up and man through it, when you don't realize what's going on, it's mixed with also having obsessive compulsive disease. This is disorder, but it's a disease. It really is. It messes your whole life up. And I have had that since I was a kid, since I was young. But then again, probably could have had brain trauma before then. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense now, if that's also a side effect. That, you know. Alright, but yeah. Since I've been talking a lot, I'm just going to get with the end of it. That's all I'm going to share. I have other things that I will never reveal to the public, just because I'm a very private person. But yeah, I'm just not comfortable. So I'm gonna hide them as best I possibly can, like I do with everyone else in the world. So just know that I also deal with things, and I'm not going to use this platform to deal with them. I have a real therapist for that. Which is, all you really need is just to pay one person to listen to you every once in a while. Because most friendships are transactional. They only are your friend if they get something from you. It's funny. I mean, yeah, because time is the most valuable thing in the world, but you shouldn't live life like it's a transaction. You start going and thinking about money and time, and then it'll start being less enjoyed and more of a burden. And it's like anything. It's like turning your hobby into a job. You end up hating it. It's a fact. Once it's a job, it's not fun anymore because it's a job. Something you have to do. You don't want to do anything you have to do. Naturally. Like, it's just human nature. Because you want to take breaks. It's human nature to do different things. Like, me, I was a machinist. Go to work. And this isn't me talking about trials or tribulations or anything. I'm just explaining it, and then I'm done talking about it after I start to get a burn. So literally, like me, I was a machinist, so I was expected to run like 3 machines every night or day or whatever shift I worked. It was day at the end, but of my career. But yeah, you have to run multiple machines and look out for others and keep tolerances within tenths of a thousandth. It's so funny to even fathom. And then dealing with regular life on top of it. Because regular life isn't what it used to be. There was structure, stability, safe places to live. Now, the safest place to live is like in the middle between desolate and overpopulated, because there has to be like a fine level of technology and then still a lower population, because you don't want too low of a population, then you just disappear. If you're in a big population, you get caught in the crossfire. So yeah, that's my mental health. And you know what, because I can't keep doing this. My arms are like dead, so I have to, but I'm not like fully pumped. I don't think. I'm not sure. It's so difficult to rip. So, tens. Oh my god, this is literally lifting my arm. Jerking off a bunch of dudes. I had said buck. It's already not safe for children. Other than the fact that, yeah, you should definitely wait until your height is to where you want it to be before you start lifting weights, if you're like worried about your height. I was also going to 11, and I normally don't put that last part in the camera. This is Bodybuilding by Heloic. See you next time.